Hello dear students. So in this subject hydraulic engineering, today I will continue that open channel flow. So in the last class we discussed about different types of flow, different types of channel, about total energy head, kinetic energy correction factor we discussed, momentum correction factor we discussed, okay. And different types of flow like what is the definition of different flows like uniform flow, gradual varied flow, rapid varied flow, the classification of the flow that we discussed. Okay, so today we will cover this energy depth relationship. The total energy head, as you discussed in the last class, that was z plus y cos theta plus alpha v square by 2g. Okay. So after assuming alpha 1, okay, alpha was 1, kinetic energy corresponding which is nearly equal to 1, cos theta, that is means theta if you assume 0, okay, cos theta means that slope of the total energy line, slope of the energy line, that is called, that is actually theta is very slow in open channel, theta is very slow, so the cos theta I can take 1. So total energy head is z plus y plus v square by 2g. So this is the total energy line, that is TEL. Total energy line is z, that is datum head, y is the, that is here, it is water depth, this is kinetic head. Okay, hydraulic gradient line. Hydraulic gradient line we know that is total energy line minus the kinetic head. That means z plus y. Potential head plus the water depth here in open channel. Okay, in pipe flow it is called pressure head. Specific energy. What is specific energy? The specific energy is the total energy per unit weight excluding the datum energy. Means total energy minus datum energy divided by weight, which is the y plus v square by 2g. The total energy by weight is the, this is the total energy head, this z plus y plus v square by 2g. Total energy head is the total energy divided by weight of the fluid. If you exclude this datum energy, or if you exclude the datum energy head, okay, then it is called specific energy head. Okay, the specific energy is this kinetic energy mv square by 2g, okay, plus mgy, and specific energy head will be this y plus v square by 2g, or it is called y plus q square by 2g a square. Okay, v is q by a, so it will be y plus q square by a square 2g. Let's plot this E versus Y. Okay, in y-axis it is Y, in x-axis E. This is the expression. Okay, that is E equal to y plus v square by 2g, which is equal to y plus q square by 2g a square. For a particular discharge, okay, the energy is dependent on this y, means energy is function of y. Okay, energy is function of y. If you take this y-axis y and x-axis a, so this is a quadratic equation because this a contains y, the cross-sectional area contains y. If it is a rectangular, it will be b into y. If b is the depth. This is the cross section of the channel. Let this is the cross section A. A is the cross sectional area, and this is the top width. So dA by dy is the T. The change in area for change in depth is the T. How it will be calculated? This, if you take small cross section here, small depth of this cross section, that this is dy. Okay, this is your dy. Small change of depth dy and this is the top width T. This area, let it is dA. So let's, for this small cross section, okay, this small division of this cross section is a rectangular, approximately a rectangular. So you can say T into dy is equal to dA. This dA is T into dy. From this, it is calculated that the dA by dy is nothing but the top width T. Okay, T is dA by dy. So this A contains y, so it is a quadratic equation. If it is a quadratic equation, then if you solve this y, okay, for a specific for a particular specific energy and particular discharge, if you want to calculate the y, you will get 2y below. Because it is a quadratic equation, you will get 2y below. And if it is quadratic equation, the curve will be parabolic. This curve will be parabolic. Particular one E, one specific energy, that you will get at 2 depth. Okay, if you solve it, you will get 2 depth. So here 1 depth, here 1 depth. So this is the parabolic curve. This is for particular specific energy. This is 1 depth, let y1. This is 1, that is, let here it is y1 dash. Or y2, you can take it. It is y2. You can consider it is at y2 also. Okay. And this curve, this straight line, is for E is equal to y. E equal to y curve. This curve is E equal to y curve. It is at 45-degree angle. Okay. So this EY curve will be parabolic. One E value at 2 flow depth due to quadratic equation between E and Y. The 2 depth for a common specific energy is called alternate depth. So for a particular specific energy which you will get at 2 depth, okay, this 2 depth Y1 and Y2 is called alternate depth. Okay. Next is critical flow. What is critical flow in open channel? The flow when the specific energy is minimum, that flow is called critical flow. Okay, means here for this particular discharge I am not changing. For a particular discharge I am saying, okay, this curve is constant. Only it will vary, the E will vary with depth, flow depth. If Y changes, then this E will change. So here the specific, at this point the specific energy will be minimum. Okay, if the specific energy less than this minimum specific energy, then flow is not possible. And this specific energy, that is minimum specific energy, okay, it occurs at 1 depth, okay, why that is called critical depth or YC. And this minimum specific energy, that flow is called critical flow. Okay, the flow when specific energy is minimum. Okay, so E, you know, that is, this is the expression y plus q square by 2g square. So if you apply maxima and minima principle, okay, the dE by the derivative with respect to y, since E is changing with respect to y, okay, per particular q value, so E is function of y, so dE by dy is 0. So this you can derive this term y plus q square by 2g a square. If you want to derive, then you will get 1, okay, plus q square by 2g whole into 1 by a square, derivative of 1 by a square, which will give you 1 minus q square by g a, q square by g, okay, then what, this is 1 by a square, okay, then d derivative with respect to y. Since a is function of y, we cannot take it as constant. Okay, so this will be, again I am writing here, so it will be 1 plus q square by 2g into d by dy of 1 by a square. So if you take derivative of this 1 by a square, it is minus 2 by a cube. So it is, so it will be 2 will cancel. So it will be 1 minus q square by g a cube into dA by dy, because the a is function of y. So we cannot write just simple constant that a is not constant. So simply you cannot write that here. So it is dA by dy. Okay. This again I am writing 1 minus q square by 2g a cube divided by into this minus 2, there will be one minus 2 is 2 already a minus I've written, so it will be 2 here. Okay, so dA by dy. So dA by dy, that I told that is t, top width. So q square by t by g a cube is equal to 1. So q square by g is equal to a cube by t. This is the condition for critical flow. Okay, this is very important equation. That is for condition for critical flow, q square by g equal to a cube by t. For different types of channel, different shape of channel, this equation can be applied to get the to analyze the flow for a critical in critical condition. If it is rectangular channel, then A will be by, top width will be B. That this is the rectangular channel. So this is B. So top width is equal to B. This B. We can write simply B. A you can write BY. If it's a rectangular triangular channel, then top width you have to calculate, and A you can calculate, and you can put here. Okay. Next is critical depth. This depth, flow depth at which the specific energy is minimum, means this depth at which the specific energy is minimum, that depth is called critical depth. And the velocity at which that condition occur, that critical condition occur, that velocity is called critical velocity. It's the flow velocity at which the specific energy is minimum, that is called critical velocity. Okay, next is subcritical depth and supercritical depth. The flow depth is called subcritical depth when it is more than the critical depth and velocity is less than the critical depth. Consider this, that for this E1, for this particular specific energy, for this specific energy, okay, it will occur at two depth. Let at Y1, okay, that this is Y1, then this is your E by Y, E is equal to Y. So this will be equal to your V square by 2G. Okay, so this Y1 which is less than YC is called supercritical depth. And another depth which is more than this critical depth, that is your Y1 dash, or you can take, here I have taken actually Y2, I have taken, so you take Y2. Instead of this Y1 dash, you take Y2. And this Y2 is more than YC. And this value, this difference, okay, is V2 square by 2G. Okay, this is V2 square by 2G, this is V1 square by 2G. Since this is total, okay, this is the total energy, and I have taken E is equal to Y, this car, and this is Y, then this will be V square by 2G. If this is Y, then this will be V square by 2G. If this is Y, this you are taking Y2, then this will be V2 square by 2G. If this you are taking Y1, this will be V1 square by 2G. So two conditions, the Y can be less than YC, it can be more than YC. If it is more than YC, this is Y2, which is more than YC, that depth is called subcritical depth, or that flow is called subcritical flow. Means in that subcritical flow, the depth is more than YC. The flow depth is called subcritical depth when it is more than the critical depth, and velocity is less than critical depth. Here velocity, this is the this velocity is critical velocity. This velocity is critical velocity. So this velocity, you see, it is less than this critical velocity. But this v1 square by 2g, this velocity head is more than this critical velocity head. Okay, so in supercritical depth, the flow depth is called supercritical depth when it is less than the critical depth and velocity is more than the critical depth. So this condition, okay, the depth is less than critical depth and the velocity, which is this v1 square 2g here, velocity head, that will be, velocity head will be more than this critical kinetic head. Okay, so if v1 square 2g by 2g is more than means v1 is more than vc. Okay, so at supercritical depth, y1 is less than yc, v1 is more than vc. At subcritical depth, yt is more than yc, v2 is less than vc. This you have to remember. Okay, so next is Kraus number. It is a dimensionless number. Okay, it implies gravity. Okay, it indicates the influence of gravity on fluid flow in a open channel. Okay, the expression for the Kraus number is gravitational force divided by the inertia force. Okay, so this actually this Kraus number represent different types of flow, types. Okay, so it is used to express different flow conditions, whether it is supercritical condition, whether it is subcritical condition, or critical condition. So for this, Kraus number is used. So basically, it is a dimensionless number, and it indicates the influence of gravity on fluid flow. Okay, which is this gravitational force divided by inertia force. If I am not going to derivation. Okay, so the formula, the expression for this Kraus number is v by square root of gy. V by square root of gy. At critical flow condition, q square by g is equal to aq by t, that we just now we derived. It means we just simplify it. Q square by a square is equal to ga by t, and q square by a square is v square. So v is equal to the square root of this v square will be is g a by t, and we know a by t is y. A by t is y. Okay, dA by dy is t. So a by t you can take y. So b is square root of gy. If b is equal to square root of gy, then this will be, the Kraus number will be 1. So a critical flow condition, the Kraus number is 1. Similarly, at subcritical flow condition, what happens in subcritical flow condition? The y is more than yc. Means this denominator is more. b is less than bc. Okay, like we discussed here. Numerator is more, denominator is less. Numerator is less, denominator is more. B is less, y is more. So this Kraus number will be less than 1. Okay. Similarly, at supercritical flow condition, y is less. That means denominator is less, velocity is more. It means Fr is more than 1. Okay. So for supercritical flow condition, Kraus number is more than 1. At subcritical flow condition, Kraus number is less than 1, and at critical flow condition, Kraus number is equal to 1. Next is condition for maximum discharge. Okay. E is equal to y plus v square by 2g. Okay. E is equal to y plus v square by 2g, which is y plus q square by 2g a square. So from here, the q we can calculate. It will be q is equal to a whole into square root of 2g into e minus y. From this equation, okay, e minus y will be equal to q square by 2g a square. So q will be a into square root of 2g into e minus y. So condition for maximum discharge means at what condition the discharge is maximum, that we are going to study. So here it means the discharge is changing, okay, for a particular specific energy. We are changing the discharge, but the specific energy is constant. Here whatever we have studied here, the specific energy we are changing, but the particular discharge is constant. Here discharge is changing, specific energy remains constant. Means when discharge is maximum, means at what depth, at what condition discharge will be maximum. Discharge is function of y. Okay. So here this is the equation of discharge, which is function of y. E is constant. A is function of y. So here A is a variable, y is variable. So if you apply maximum and minimum principle, dq by dy is equal to 0. So if you take derivative of this term, it will be like this constant 2g into e minus y kept constant, and dA by dy minus of this a remains a into the second term, derivative of the second term is the first term into derivative of the derivative of the first term into second term minus first term into derivative of the second term. Like that you are doing in this derivation. Okay, so it will be, this will be g by square root of 2g into e minus y. This 2g into e minus y, its derivative. Okay, it will be 1 by 2 square root of this term into 2g minus 1 is multiplied with y, minus 2g is multiplied, so it will be minus 2g. It will be 1 by square root of 2g to e minus y, okay, into 2g minus 2g is multiplied with y, so minus 2g. So it will give you minus, okay, it will be 1 by 2, so it will be 2, we have to multiply it here. Okay, it is means like it is to the power 1 by 2, so 1 by 2 square root of, okay, its power, so you have to derive, so it will be 1 by 2, so 2 will cancel, so it will be minus ga into divided by square root of 2g into e minus y, 0. So putting dA by dy is equal to top width, and this q by a is equal to square root of 2g into e minus y. From this equation, okay, you take y in this side, and the q square by a square will be 2g into e minus y. So q by a will be equal to square root of 2g into e minus y. So if you put the values of q by a and dA by dt in this equation, you will get, okay, if you simplify them, you will get q square by g is equal to aq by t. This is q by a, you are putting q by a here, d by dy is t, so q by a into t minus ga. If you multiply this, okay, here it will multiply, you will get this q square by g into this. If you just simplify, you will get q square by g equal to aq by t. So this is the condition for critical flow. Already we have derived. Okay. So this is the same condition for maximum discharge. It means the critical flow condition correspond to condition for maximum discharge. Same condition for maximum discharge, same condition for critical flow. It means in a channel for fixed specific energy, specific energy constant for fixed specific energy, this condition for this minimum specific energy is same as condition for maximum discharge. It means for this specific energy, particular specific energy, that is minimum specific energy, Q is maximum. Okay, so if you increase Q, like Q2 here, this, if you increase Q2 or if you decrease Q2, then you have to change the specific energy. Okay, then new specific energy. At new specific energy, only you can change the discharge. If you are changing the discharge, the specific will change. Means minimum specific energy will change. Okay, that will be new critical condition. Okay, for different type of, for this Q2 flow. For this Q2 flow, this will be a critical condition and this will be a new minimum specific energy. If you decrease, like Q1, if you decrease, then specific energy will change. Okay, so for this flow, for this Q1 flow, this will be a minimum specific energy. Okay, so if you are changing the discharge, then specific energy will change. But for a constant specific energy, the Q is maximum. Okay, if you change the discharge, then this specific energy will change. Minimum specific energy change. Okay. So here this Q1 is less than Q max, which is less than Q2. So this is the condition for maximum discharge, and if you change the discharge, then minimum specific energy will change. So for a particular that discharge, means that is the maximum discharge for a particular minimum specific energy. This condition for critical energy, critical flow, and condition for maximum discharge is same, which is equal to Q square by G is equal to AQ by T. This one rectangular channel of 2.5 meter wide, a specific energy of 1.5 meter. Specific energy is 1.5 meter. When carrying a discharge 6.48 meter cube per second, calculate depth and Froude number. Rectangular channel. Okay, so here this bed width is given, that is 2.5 meter. Okay, specific energy E is 1.5 meter. Okay, discharge Q is given 6.48 meter cube per second. We have to calculate the depth and Froude number. So this energy equation, if you apply, then E is equal to 1.5 meter is equal to Y plus this formula Q square by 2G B square Y square. A is nothing but B into Y for rectangular channel. B into Y. If this is Y, the depth is Y, okay, and this is B, then it will be BY. Here B is 2.5 meter. Okay, if you just put it, you will get equation, okay, a quadratic equation of this Y. So if you solve this Y, you will get two Y value, Y1 and Y2. One is at 1.296 meter, another is 0.625 meter. So the Froude number, if you want to calculate, then Froude number is B by square root of Gy. Okay, that we discussed. B is here Q by area. What is Q? Q is 6.4 and 48 divided by area. Area is B into Y. B is 2.5 meter into Y, square root of 9.81 Y. Okay, so it will be 0.82756 Y to the power 3 by 2. So there is two depth. So two depth separately, if you put Y1, let you put, then F1 will be, Y1 is 2.9 meter, F1 will be 0.561. So if 0.561, which is less than 1. So FR, the Froude number is less than 1. So if it is less than 1, then it is a subcritical region, or the flow is called subcritical flow. The depth is called subcritical depth. Okay. If you put Y2 value, which is 0.625 meter, so F2 will be 1.675. So it is more than 1, so it is supercritical flow, and the depth is called supercritical depth. The critical depth will be in between this Y1 and Y2, that is between this is 1.296 to 0.625. In between this you will get YC. Okay. Next numerical. There is a flow of discharge 5 meter per second passing at a depth 1.5 meter through a rectangular channel of 2.5 meter with kinetic energy correction factor is given 1.2. What is specific energy of the flow? So specific energy already in original specific energy expression is y1 plus alpha into v square by 2g, which is alpha q square by 2g a square. Okay. So here the b is given, the wide is given, width is given 2.5 meter, discharge is 5 meter per second, and depth is given 1.5 meter. So here everything is given, alpha value is given, everything is given, only you have to calculate the specific energy E1. It will be 1.61 meter. Okay. Next is what is the depth value of depth alternate to existing depth. Means alternate to this existing, alternate to this y1, alternate to this 1.5 meter. Okay. That alternate depth, but the if alpha 2 is 1, alpha 2 is changing. Okay. So it means alternate depth means energy is constant. Means for same specific energy, what will be that other depth, flow depth. E2 is that same 1.61 meter. So which is equal to y2 plus alpha is 1 into this q square by 2g a square, 2g, 2 into g into a means there is by2 square, by2 square. Okay, means b2 by2 whole square. So if you solve this equation, you will get y2 0.413. Okay. Okay, this much. Thank you so much.